Hello and welcome to my final project for EST 106. I am really glad to have taken this class because it has helped me realign my goals a little bit better than they were before this, and it has also motivated me to do just better in life. Um, I am not much of an online person, but I've always tried to create an online presence, though I was never any good at it because of the one reason that I realized by taking this class, constant interaction and constant content. That is what I need to take my brand forward, and that is what I've been trying to do for the last month and a half. I'll start with my digital portfolio. This is an original picture that I've clicked on the welcome page, a little with a little welcome note. The next page that I have, oh, real quick, I also created a logo for my website because I think it's good to be original and authentic. On the About Me page, I have my name, my age, where I was born, which university I went to, eventually would have gone to, what major I'm pursuing, and what I hope to do in the future. Um, I also have a small Twitter feed embedded at the bottom of the About Me page because I feel like Twitter is a really good way to understand what a person likes, what a person thinks, what the person supports, what kind of ideas they're interested in. For example, my most recent post from a few hours ago mentioning one of my favorite music artists, Brockhampton, or the one from 2 days ago about racial bias that still exists and it might still keep existing in our day-to-day lives, which is really sad, but is what is happening. And I want everybody to know that. I'll just quickly take you to my Twitter page while we're at it. These are both pictures of me. Um, this is my Twitter bio. That's just a quick look. I also have like sometimes what my mood is like, or if I'm feeling low, I'll probably post something deep like this because I'm a writer in my heart. Okay, moving on. I also have Twitter and LinkedIn links on the bottom of every page on my website. So I'll just take you through my LinkedIn real quick. I think LinkedIn is a really good way to create a professional presence online and make professional connections, share professional ideas. Just all in all, it's a really professional networking site, and I really love it for that. I actually used it last semester when I thought I was going to graduate before I had a knee injury. I used it and um, for job applications, and I actually heard a few callbacks thanks to LinkedIn. Um, so I've been keeping my LinkedIn up to date. This is the latest thing that I've done. I was a research assistant in Dr. Garrick's lab, and I worked under Micah Mumper. All the other areas, places where I've worked, my education, volunteer experience, skills, endorsements that people have made for me, my accomplishments, and my professional interests. I'll just quickly take you through it. These are the influencers that I'm interested in, companies. This is this is one of my top ones. Um, we'll go back to my digital portfolio, and I'll take you to my resume. I also have a downloadable version of my resume because I think it's a good idea to have one in case somebody wants a physical copy or wants to download it and send it to someone else. So I just have a PDF version of my resume on it. It has my resume has my education, my work experience. I definitely think I need I could use more experience in psychology because right now I only have an internship at a hospital that I did in grade 11 and the lab work that I was doing last semester. But I think I do have a decent amount of work experience in business or PR or management, so to say. Um, these are some of my skills. Let's move on to my academic highlights. Um, these are some of the things that I did over the last 4 years at university. Uh, well, I was on the dean's list, so that's something I did. Okay, as a teaching assistant, research assistant, and these are the courses that I took over the last 4 years. And I think these would be really helpful for my future, for my master's, for my job. They're my strong points. Um, and since I'm really interested in writing, I've also posted a few written samples of my work. They are all clickable links. I do hope to write more papers based in psychology, but this is what I have for now. Moving on to my interests. Um, Again, this picture's been clicked by me, so thank you. Okay. See, my interest, my main hobby, or my main passion besides pursuing psychology as a career, um, or a psychotherapy as a career is being a therapist because that's what I do best day in and day out. I'm always talking and I'm always there and I'm just I'm a good listener and that's what I love doing. I help people answer questions that they've had for so long in their minds, but I help them in a way that they answer it themselves and it's not me suggesting something to them. I am obviously also interested in writing poetry since I'm interested in writing poetry, and I'm also interested in photography. So I've put down my blogs. This is my poetry blog on Tumblr. It mostly just has all my poems or a lot of my poems. I do hope to release a book someday. And this is my Instagram profile, which has my photography and poetry. I usually like to click a picture and write poems over it for this page. As you can see, um, and some photography. This one of my favorite pictures, all original work of art. Um, Moving on, I also have another Instagram account, which is a personal one, but I have made it an open profile as of now. I'm trying to see if I can take it towards a mental health awareness direction. I did start with these two posts. This one was about my weight. I've been teased a lot about my weight over the years, so I decided it was time to put it out there and help motivate other people to be comfortable in their own skin. And this one's about meditation and how it helped me through my tough times. Even you don't have to be depressed to have to go and meditate. Meditation is something that just helps you calm your nerves in general from the everyday life. Good idea. I am also using the feature of highlights on Instagram. So I've put up my poetry stuff on this from the other Instagram blog. So these are my top sites: LinkedIn, Instagram, Tumblr, and I hope to continue using all of these. And I hope to keep expanding my professional presence and also my personal presence and just do a good job.